Okay, Manny, this grouping in the foreground is the three columns I've designed for the back right corner of your yard by the gate. The tallest one is the one that was in place there. I took it out of the trailer just to show you what something that scale would look like, and we matched it up with two pieces about this size, I think, from your existing grouping, but they're pretty cool pieces. This guy's got a lot going on color-wise. So does this. Of course, the tops will get cut and polished like this one is, so that the water sheds uniformly everywhere, gets down all sides of the rock. This guy is actually going to come off about here, because this lava that pushed up to the top here kind of looks like concrete, and you can see the hole is lower than this, so I got to cut that down just so the water will come down this side of the rock. Just about where you see that lumpy part on the top, that's where it'll come down. And when you look at all three of them together, that staggered elevation will be just right when that comes off. This has a lot of color in it, Manny, Jennifer. And pretty cool little grouping, I think. Not little, it's a medium large, I guess. It's got a nice balance to it, and each one of them individually are pretty cool rocks. Never mind my messy shop here, but show you from the side. Not that you're going to be viewing it from the side much. From the back. Yeah, you really could show this as your primary viewing angle as well. I'm making a video, Jason, that's why I'm yakking to myself. No, it's all right. No, you don't, it doesn't matter. I want you to think I'd gone nuts. So really it looks cool from every side. Too bad that all this groovy stuff here is going to get lost. But you can always pull a chair up and look at it from the other side. So, there you go. I'll just give you a little tour here too while I'm at it. I sold all those fountains and got a couple weeks here where we can, gotta have shop days, you know, but I carved out a couple weeks for designing. And here's a little guy that I sold the other day that people came in. I'll have to take this top down. That's just a little one, about the smallest we ever do. Nice three-column grouping. There's another three-column grouping. It has nice lines to it. This is the typical size fountain that we sell. These three-column ones that are about 3 feet tall or a little taller. Here's a 5-column grouping, is kind of cool. And another 3 with nice lines to it, nice twist to those pieces. There's a three-column grouping. Kind of hard to see back here in the shadow. So this is the messy workshop side, and over here's our showroom. Got a couple basins in there right now, but we got some tall features flowing here in the showroom. Nice big tall 3-column one, real slender. There's my slideshow that I gave you the thumb drive of. Here's a grouping for somebody. Be pretty cool. And then I'll show you this grouping over here. This is going to go to Siesta Key, Florida. If you Google Lucas Lagoon, Siesta Key, you'll see the home where this is going to go. It's kind of a linear grouping, and Lucas is going to do fire, add fire to this. And I'm going to have a conversation with them that we had that, you know, if we can avoid having a continuous line in front of this, I think it'd be better than the alternative. So I think that stuff got moved during the pirate party a little bit. That's not the way I arranged it before. Here's the 2-column grouping I stole your piece out of. These two here. Yours was the shortest of those, of the 3 here. So we'll work from scratch with that grouping when I get more material in. Here's this big 5-column grouping that I'm going to use to stand in for your grouping when we mock up the rest of that feature. And then I'll take you out in our courtyard. It might be raining out here. We got fountains in the courtyard here behind the place. We don't put tall fountains out here. We had a couple stolen one time when I went away to a show, so they're all kind of short out here. And I'll take you into my design studio. Here's the design studio. We put rough-hewn poplar on the walls here and metal roofing up with the track lighting. This is where I have all my loose rock. And we have these corrals built for different size rocks. I actually have a whole bunch of the same size right now. We're getting a bunch more material in. And shorter stuff here, and taller stuff has been picked over pretty well. And we got more room back here for, these are fountains that are waiting to be installed, you know, purchased and waiting to be installed, or somebody's project's in limbo, or sometimes people move and they call us up and we pick up their fountains and bring them back here, and then when they get settled in their new home, then we reinstall them. That's happened quite a few times. All right, so there's a look at your other fountain, and we'll do the same thing here when we mock up the completion of your big grouping. Talk to you later.